Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Hey Jasper, you gonna come up? You gonna come up? Hey boy. Good morning, happy Monday to everybody. It's nice and early, but I had a feeling. I felt like I wanted to do a nice early morning reading, and we've got to trust those feelings and follow through with them. So here we are, early morning reading this Monday morning on the channel of love. Okay, come on to my lap then, darling. That's it. Okay, let's have some coffee. We have the world's greatest daddy card today. Daddy's card? Okay, mummy's card yesterday. Mother's Day. Well, we've got the world's greatest daddy card today. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Okay. Oh, that's nice and sweet. Not too sweet, just perfect. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Okay, let's what are we going to do? Let's pull a card from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's give them a shuffle. You're very loving and happy this Monday morning, Jessica. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a card that we can have a look at, please, and see what's going on, or what the energy we feel from it is. Okay, we've got two cards, that's fine. We can have two cards. The first card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so he's got a bit of a reputation, the Knight of Pentacles, for having I was going to say for having a slow moving energy. Okay, so he's a bit hesitant, reluctant, a bit dubious is coming through. Okay, it's like, do I hand this coin over? This is like his legacy. So he'll stay at home and protect the home and doesn't really adventure out. It's a bit of an ego-driven card here. So it's like he knows what matters to him. He's hard to budge. Okay, but I do feel like that horse. I'm feeling the energy of it being more of a donkey, an ass. He's a bit of an asshole, an arsehole. Well, the horse's rear is kind of covered now. A buckaroo. Okay. So this is he's carrying a lot of burdens. The weight's going, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know what animal that is, but it looks like a horse, but looks can be deceiving. Right, what's the next card? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's like we've turned that in reverse and upside down. So, okay. And then we have the Sun card, which I've just turned around so it was upside down. So we have the Sun energy of being reborn. Things can grow fast. It's like a free spirit, a fresh spirit energy. But when you tap into learning, so when you kind of surrender, you're not so resistant to new ideas, new ways of being, viewing, living, there's a sense of freedom here. Okay, I feel this, it's not really a cord, but this red sash is attached to the solar energy, the sun energy. Okay, your source. Your source of income is the sun. Oh my goodness, I feel like my mouth's gone numb. Okay, right, this is interesting. So let me have a look at some affirmators, because this looks like a unicorn here. Maybe it hasn't developed its horn of plenty. So it's all available to you, but you need to kind of not just be content with settling for what you have, because there's lots to be received. And your source of income is the divine. The divine has it's like this horn of plenty, this cornucopia waiting for you. Unless you take any risks or step out of your comfort zone. Hi Zany, how are you today? You're not going to get to experience this. Why are all the cards reversed all of a sudden? Because I'm shuffling these cards. It says 50 affirmative cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. Okay, we've got 2 cards. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. Now this is interesting because this is kind of telling yourself the story of, well, everything's okay, even like the challenging characters, even the wicked ones are doing their best, like making excuses. Anyway, then we have power. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful, I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. So it feels like this is resistance, and this is like non-resistance. Okay. Let's go to the Sacred Spirit reading cards, because I feel I'll be clearing this part of the reading away soon. You can sit there, Jasper. Okay. Clear and activate, create sacred space. Card number 9. Jasper. Come on. Good boy. Whereabouts are you going to go? Hi, Ski. How are you doing? Neil Diamond. Okay. Clear and activate, create sacred space. Jasper, I need to create some sacred space because you are right by the phone there, and there's a strong chance you're going to knock it over. Go over to here, darling. Come on. Oh, it's like he's unbudgeable. Okay, so he's showing me his own signs. It's that kind of energy there. I'll just use it as a prop then. Wow. Okay, clear and activate. He's yawning now, like it's boring. That's the energy I keep getting. It's like, it keeps like flipping. And then the next moment you're in the energy of love, and then you're in the energy of refusal, denial. Okay. It's chopping and changing. Can I use you like that though, Jasper? I feel it's a bit rude, but maybe not so rude, considering you're the one who's sitting on my cards. So, thank you for your support. Card number 9. Cleanse your environment, create sacred space. Everything in the universe consists of energy. So that will bring us to this, let me see if I can pull it out. This sun card here, the energy, the source, solar, sun. Everything in the universe consists of energy. It is in a continual state of creation and recycling, adapting and changing to its current environment, interacting with everything that it comes into contact with. There are many ways you can clear and activate chakras, energy fields, meridians, power centers, and your higher self. Energetic clearing applies to all areas of our life. The collective energy, physical exchanges, psychic information, spirit contact, and your home or workplace can be very overwhelming if you don't prepare yourself for these levels of interactions. So, is this masculine prepared for these levels of interactions? Because I felt it was a straw that broke the camel's back, or it's such a burden, heavy weight to carry. Buckaroo. So when you are faced with a challenging moment, your energy centers become affected. A to and fro struggle, that's the energy I've been picking up on, or push and pull factor comes into play as you navigate these issues or interactions. Activating and clearing the energy centers through meditation or chakra balancing will improve your mental endurance. Potential healing can be achieved through yogi practices. Mudras, meditation and exercise are beneficial to creating energetic balance within the physical body. Currently, you may be feeling emotionally sensitive and hypersensitive to your environment, including weather and atmospheric pollution. Take positive steps to create an energetically supportive environment and understand the relationship with self. Right now, you need to switch focus. Being caught up in gossip, jealous conversations, participating in lower energy activities, repeated dramas, and toxic environments must all be shifted now if you want to live a better life. You must be accountable for your actions and reactions. Sunshine, sunshine, not only warms your skin, it also warms your soul. Spending time outdoors can refresh your mind and bring you back into the present moment. Negative and imbalanced energies can shift through natural light and atmospheric absorption through plant life. Okay, very interesting then. The shadow aspect, overreacting, indulgence and negligence. The sacred crystal is the clear quartz. The affirmation, I am a clear beacon of infinite, pure platinum white light. It radiates through me and all around me. Very interesting. Okay, right then. That was good. That came in perfectly. Jasper, can I get these cards, please, darling? Thank you. So I have the Kawaii Tarot, which I rarely use on the channel. But the words in the book are surprisingly good, thinking that it may be like a kid's tarot. Oh, whoops, the Kawaii Tarot. There's a card sticking out, so, oh, there's a couple. Come on. You can come out. And you can come out. And I've dropped all the cards on the floor. Look at this. Ideal partnership. I'm a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Well, it's interesting you say that because I have the Rumi deck with me. Rumi. Give me some Rumi, please. Thank you. Inspiration, just the cards that I can see. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Is that like a coffee stain on the neck there? I'm not sure. Right. And then we have manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You're holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. Okay. Let's look at these cards. We have the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Let's read. The Knight of Wands. Hi, Aya. Hello from New York. Hello from England. The Knight of Wands, adventure, daring, passion. So he's a bit different to the Knight of Pentacles, who's a bit dubious and hesitant, not really wanting to travel too far from where he feels comfortable. With the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is a card full of spontaneous energy in life. This card carries strong passion and a zest for novelty. While the Page of Wands indicates a craving to try new things, the Knight of Wands actually pursues her ideas and interests. There is more action associated with the Knight of Wands, and it's a bold, charging energy that forces you to make room for it. Comes in perfectly. Just ask Jasper for some space. Whoever this card represents, and it may be you, this person loves travel and adventure, and she has a charming, irresistible energy. The Knight of Wands will never turn down the chance to try something new and is very sure of herself, her talents, and what she offers the world. When the Knight of Wands appears in a reading, be ready for a positive change in your environment and be careful because it may come quickly. The Knight of Wands may suggest that a strong, decisive pursuit of what makes you happy will serve you well in the coming weeks and months. So very much attached there to, I'd say, the Divine Feminine's energy. And then we have the Divine Masculine himself, the Emperor, the card that represents the Divine Masculine's energy. What's interesting is the Knight of Wands is a court card. It's let's say it's part of the minor arcana. It's not a major arcana, it's a character card. But it's a free will choice. Should we say that, where the major arcana, which the Emperor comes under that section, there's some divine control behind that. The Emperor, structure, authority and discipline. The Emperor, father figure of the tarot, brings security. As card 4, he represents the firm structure and stability that comes from personal discipline, reflecting order and regulation. Establishing law and order to provide for and protect his family is the Emperor's place in life. The Emperor teaches the fool about the discipline to make the right decision. He reminds you that the lavish abundance of imagination and creativity provided by the Empress are important, but to carry them through, you need discipline, strength and bravery. Together, the Empress and the Emperor present the idea of balance to the fool for the first time, something she will continue to explore throughout her journey. Representing the Emperor is a stern, commanding ram. As a symbol of Aries, the ram stands for determination, action, initiative and leadership. If you get the Emperor in a reading, forge ahead. You need keen concentration and focus to do what you know is best, but you have divine energy behind you. It's that sun energy there. Discipline is about making the right decision, whether it's to stay or to go. If you receive this card in a career, finance or health reading, it means that your logic is strong. The Emperor can also stand for a strong, usually older, authority figure in your life. Okay, so there's quite a difference here with the energies. It's very interesting. Let's delve into this a bit more. Look, a very exciting opportunity. If the Emperor's looking for adventure, it's a very exciting opportunity, because money can't buy you love. It can pay for adventures though, which you will love. There's inner conflict here. There's an offering of a fruitful opportunity. But this is about lighting up your own path. And that zest for life that the Knight of Wands was described at having. This zest for, what was the word they used? Novelty. Hi Diane. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Hi Leo. Hi everybody. Open up to love. And multitasking, because you heard what the role of the Emperor is, but that doesn't mean that the Emperor can not have fun. I was going to say he can let his hair down. He's embarrassed and ashamed. Okay. Oh, you're feeling depressed, darling? Let's see if we can raise that energy for you. Okay. You need to acknowledge what is well, what you're suppressing. What is it that you're not being honest with yourself about? Okay? Speak to your angels. Speak to yourself about that. The depression will lift. You're suppressing emotions that want to be released. Be gentle on yourself. Maybe a good cry will help. Be gentle with yourself. Tap into the young, Diane. Your inner child. Open up to love. The power of love. Do you know what song's coming through? Easy Like Sunday Morning. And let me just sing this bit to you. I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Tell the pain to be gone, okay? I know it sounds funny, you just can't stand the pain, okay? Well, work on you, being with you today. Open up to love, self-love. But the only person who knows how to love you correctly and in the right way and just the way that you deserve to be loved and honoured and adored is you, okay? You're the one who's been with you through it all. Pay homage to yourself today. And tomorrow, oh, it's going to be easy like Sunday morning. So I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Every day, it's Monday morning. It's 10:01, okay? That's about making a change. Come on. The Wheel of Fortune. Let's turn it around. I'm easy like Monday morning. Be easy with yourself. Be easy with life. And life will be easy with you. Okay. It's all a journey of discovery. Self-discovery. Right, let's get a card from here. Elevation, which was so... I was actually going to say, which we are doing, because that's what I said to you, Diane. Well, come on. Let's just... well, I don't know if I said the word elevate, but it was kind of like, let's raise your spirit. Look at this. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. And don't allow this energy of being embarrassed or ashamed to get in the way. They've all been lessons. Life is for you to sift through so that you can decide what it is that you actually do like, what you don't like, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Situations that make you feel embarrassed or ashamed, okay, they're not good feelings, are they? So there's no need to be embarrassed or ashamed once you've recognised it. You go, okay, I don't like feeling like that, so... It is about allowing your soul to evolve, which it is going to. But let's have a look at elevation here. In order to live a fulfilled life of complete happiness and enjoyment, you first must become mindful of how you perceive the world and your place in it. What you think has a tremendous influence on how your soul will experience life and its many diverse situations. As magnetic beings, our souls work perfectly within the law of attraction and draw to us exactly what we create with our thoughts. In order to elevate your soul, your mindset may need to be spiritually altered. Love is the greatest healing energy source there is, and by using it properly, you can instantly change your life and your circumstances. Begin by setting the intention of raising your consciousness. Second, be mindful of the tone of your thoughts. Then finally, let go and let the universe do its part. Commune with nature, take a walk through a forest, dance in the ocean waves, or go out and garden. Through these activities, your mind is brought into an awareness of the oneness of the natural world. Assess the people in your life. Are they elevating or draining your energy? Become aware of your purpose in life and live it one day at a time. Elevate someone else's life with joy, for it is in giving that you receive. Forgive others and clear that energy, transforming it to pure love, knowing that you cannot force anyone to be something that they are not. Above all, have fun and delight in your journey. And then they've highlighted the word joy. Okay, well, I'm going to go to Rumi now, because I was guided to go to Rumi. I'm just going to clear these cards away. The message said maybe that other person is paraphrasing Rumi. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I might not be able to find the card now. Okay. Let's have some coffee. Okay. So what's coming through? With that embarrassed and ashamed, the song that's coming through is, and then I go and spot it all by saying something stupid like, I love you. Should never feel embarrassed or ashamed of telling somebody that you love them. Okay. Okay, we've got quite a few cards here. So when this happens, we've got 4 cards. Coffee sounds good right now. I should get up. If you feel drawn to get up and have coffee, do it. I feel drawn to split those cards into 2 decks here. So we'll have a look at this one first. The Hand of Fatima. Interesting. I'm just having a look at, I always look at the images and how it looks from the Emperor's side. This is coming out, and is that hand pushing away? Is it resistant or is it welcoming? Is it helping? So we have the Hand of Fatima. I'm going to like card number 4, but it's 43. So that's interesting. 43, card number 4 is the Emperor. Card number 3 is the Empress. I felt very much the Emperor's energy here, but with this zest for life. This fun, adventurous, not so serious side. So we're going to page 43. We're going to card 43. Look, we will get it right in the end. Don't worry about the mistakes. Don't let them hold you back. Okay, the Hand of Fatima. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. Coffee. I told you the coffee tasted sweet. Nice. Perfectly sweet. Sugar daddy-o. Look at that coffee drip. Sugar daddy-o, sugar daddy-o. Dun, 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 dun. The Ministry of Sound. Dun, 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 dun. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming, interesting as there's a crown hovering above that Emperor's head now. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. Rumi. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Make room for the whirling goddess. Card number 30. Is it 30? It is. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. Well, that's interesting. It looks like they both kind of lost their heads there. Their heads are kind of just... I'm picking up the embarrassed and ashamed energy of, you know, declaring your love, Divine Feminine, coming through on your face there. Come, my love, are you dizzy yet? If you can still find your feet, then that is okay with me. But if you can still find your head, then I will take issue. There is a great dance, but it cannot be danced with choreographed steps. No, this great dance demands a response rather than an initiation, a reaction rather than a direction. So let us dissemble and lose our heads to the great music, the rhythm held steady in our beating hearts. Our feet shall be moving whilst our minds, inadequate to the task, take the night off. Okay. Our minds, inadequate to the task, take the night off. Merciful Mother Jamal. Card number 44. All the fours. 44. It's like she's pointing. It's like having a night of fun. Like, take the night off. Leave your head. Leave your head behind. Bring those dancing feet. Whirling goddess. It looks like she's pointing. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's read the message, Lucy. It's 44. Emperor to Emperor. Okay. 44. I was working my way back to card 4, and the song is, I'll be working my way back to you, babe. What's the lyrics? We're a burning love inside. Are they the words? I'll be working my way back to you, babe. I've got you, babe. I got you, babe. Oh, sudden resurrection. Oh, countless blessings. Oh, blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today, you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Rumi. You blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not, when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved, not respond in kind, and offer you solace, comfort and mercy, for not all success must be hard won? Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all-powerful, it shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body, and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of the all-merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being, and bring to you the grace that is deserved. Hi, Jasper. Where have you been? Did you go and get something to eat? Did you go for a drink? Have you been to see the Emperor? Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I've been off to London to visit the king. We have a king now. Pussycat, pussycat, what did you there? I frightened the divine masculine under the chair. Scared cat. Hi Danny, I was number 5 in the chat, so you're noticing synchronicities 4, and it's 4:14 my time, and my phone is at 44%. I've been seeing the 4s. I've been speaking the 4s, waiting for my love to come back after us almost coming together. We weren't ready, we are now. I love this attitude. It's a beautiful attitude, Danny. You can look back at the times when you thought that adamant that you were ready. No way was you ready. You just kind of let go of that, don't you? It's a knowing. It's a knowing without knowing how you know. You just know. Thank you. I'm also a singer. He is too. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The divine loves music. Music loves us. Okay. Please don't stop the music. We have one more card here. Beyond Death, Life. Card number 1. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that, no trace remains. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Now that's interesting because a few days ago my reading was called Will you hear me when I call you? That soul calling, that inner knowing. He sends so many songs through the radio. Oh my God. Yes, it's beautiful how we receive the messages when we're open to them. They're everywhere. The signs. It's all about your belief. You've got to believe them. So I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your heart, there I speak, my voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty and there's no and in there. It's bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. Undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light, you shall know yourself in truth, as pure, beyond all experience, untainted, ever innocent, as a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. Hi, Svetlana. This is a collective reading, darling. The soul craves variety because it leads to wholeness, and wholeness leads to divine revelation. The purpose of the soul incarnating in this world in the first place is to realize its divinity through the sacred crucible of life. The older the soul, the closer it is to the realization of divine oneness, and the more powerful its determination to shed that which will constrain complete and conscious immersion into the divine presence. So here you are, an old soul at the edge of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. Perhaps you are already in surrender and falling in, or perhaps you are fearful and resisting as you greet your unknown destiny. Yet this moment is happening because your own divine soul has chosen for it to be this way, so that love may grow. There is no punishment in this ending, nor is there anything to fear. There may be pain, there may be grief and loss, there may be uncertainty and even insecurity. Yet you have a heart big enough to bear such growing pains. Your heart is even big enough to receive the joy that is lying in wait for you as you stumble across her in the course of your clumsy, inspired travails into new life. You can scoop her up into your arms and spin her wildly about as she delights in your embrace, throwing her head back and laughing her vibrant, contagious laughter, filling you with exquisite ecstasy. Yes, you shall know the truth, the knowledge. I'm really struggling to compose these words. Now I've got the words composed, I just can't, I can speak them. I'm stumbling a bit on my words. Okay, it's like someone's taken over my mouth. Let's have some coffee. Hey Jasper. Okay. Yes, you shall know the truth, the knowledge that the divine is with you, guiding every unfolding moment of your life journey. No matter how dark it may first appear, the divine is with you in unflinching generosity, with compassion, and with fierce passion for your blossoming into all that you are, all that you can be. So what must you do to receive this divine grace, this new life? You must be willing to face death. It may be that death has come to you in the form of loss of a beloved one, a physical loss that takes you into the darkest despair of depths of your grieving heart. It may be death that comes to you in the ending of a financial or professional situation you once relied upon. It could also be in the sense that you don't really know who you are anymore. Old identities, having shown themselves to be inadequate, inaccurate, mere ego masks, too small for the great being that you are starting to suspect you may be. Your death may be a choice to let go, to take a step in a new direction, to move house, to end a relationship, to change career, or to step away from a religious or philosophical tradition of a group or teacher. Your death may not feel as though it has come by choice at all. It may be a sickness that leaves you feeling helpless, a relationship or other life circumstance changing when you wish with all your heart that it would not. Your transition through this death may be triggered by an inner feeling that you cannot quite pin down. Nonetheless, it powerfully propels you away from what has been and towards untapped possibilities, perhaps even towards great confusion as you encounter life in a new way, feeling even somewhat unprepared and uncertain as to what may lie ahead of you now. How you deal with this grace, hidden though it may first appear to be under a cloak of crisis, is up to you. You have enough spiritual intelligence to shift perspective and to choose, if you wish, to rest your inner gaze upon what lies beyond the death. Gaze instead upon the new life that is calling you. When you know deep within that no matter what experiences you have had in your life that you are untainted, you will be more easily able to trust in the love the divine has for you. You won't question your worthiness, and therefore you will trust in life more easily and more fully, no matter how much it asks of you at times. The divine is a relentless lover. It wants nothing less than your total being to be held in its embrace. Sometimes that means we have to give up lesser loves for the greater lover, the divine one that calls us to remember our true nature. You are a beautiful blazing soul, having a human experience that defies explanation and opens you up to divinity. That is what is happening in your life now, whether the death is obvious and painful to you, or whether you are uncertain as to how it is as yet showing up in your life. Either way, there is an ending imminent, a new life coming to you, with greater opportunity for your radiant soul to shine its beauty in the world. Grasp it eagerly, beloved. Now is not the time for fear or hesitation. Focus on what is becoming, whilst honouring what is no longer to be. Beautiful reading. I just saw spot on, my friend. Let's have a look at your comments. Danny, oh my gosh, he's from Hawaii. Oh, I've got the Kauai Tarot. Just comes in with Hawaii, Kauai. I'm from Florida, well, the Sunshine State, all makes sense. We met here in Colorado. He just left and moved to Vegas. Viva Las Vegas! Okay, so I'm waiting now. You're not waiting, you're preparing for your new life. There is no waiting, there's only preparing. He said when he comes back, it's for good. I want you back, I want you back, I want you back for good. Take that. Take that. I want you back for good. With marriage. Coming back with marriage. Commitment. Union. Sounds like some of my lyrics, but I've just sang lots of people's lyrics now. Hi, Robert. What did you say that you retracted? You're a Scorpio, love? I do death just about every day, it seems, lately. Yeah, you're used to that, you Scorpios. Death, rebirth, transformation, transitioning. Very strong, capable, mystical, magical, astrological sign you are. I'm a Taurus, so I'm opposite to you Scorpios. Seems to be my perfect match. Robert, we have warrior. Not a warrior, we are a warrior. Vegas wedding. I'm exactly preparing. I heard that today. Well, there you go. There's your confirmation. Coffee? Coffee, Diane. Coffee. I have the coffee, darling. Cheers. Smiling baby penguin. You're a Taurus. A good star sign. I love being a Taurus. Anyway. Thank you. I have Taurus. Brilliant. Danny? Yeah, I'm a Scorpio on 3 placements. Wow. I don't really know too much about my placements because I don't know my time of birth. So I believe it works out that I can work out that I'm a Taurus sun and a Leo moon. The timing of my birth is questionable, but I do have a memory of it being mentioned around about 4:30. I just feel that energy in the afternoon, which I believe it makes me a Virgo rising. So, but I just, yeah. I was going to say I just look at myself as being a Taurus. I look at myself as being a mixture of it all. Okay. Right, so you May the 1st, 1978. That's what you are, Smiling Penguin. April the 27th. It's a year previous, 1977. It's coming in with, like, I believe Elvis made his transition. I'm not saying that I'm Elvis, an incarnation of Elvis. But I believe it was in April 77. He had his episode, I think, on the toilet, was it? And so, yeah, interesting just because it was Vegas come through. And then you took me to a Vegas wedding and having Elvis marry you. Okay. I've got a sacred honouring ritual here, which I'm going to read out. Place your hands on your heart. Say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your loving grace. Please help me release what I no longer need, what is too small, for my great light. Help me recognize the purity of my own being so that I can more easily trust in the divine love calling to me like an insistent lover in every moment. I breathe in your compassionate grace now. Thank you, my beloved. Keeping your hands resting on your heart at the center of your chest, simply breathe in and out, gently and easily. Focus on the feeling of your hands on your chest and do this for as long as feels good for you. When you have finished, open your eyes. You have finished your honouring ritual. Beautiful reading. You want Elvis to marry you? To me, Guy. Yeah, my brother thinks he's Elvis, so it would be fitting. There you go then. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. I have one more deck of cards actually I want to use. I haven't used before I go, but I feel that could be a sign. Is, you know, the animals. Your dog may be, you know, crying. Your dog may be crying a lot, howling, like they're in pain. So they're howling for their lost love. Good morning, NYX. Morning from Pennsylvania. Good morning. We're going to finish with a message. We're going through the keyhole. And who lives in a house like this? Oracle of Shadows and Light cards. Carnivorous Flower Fairy. Who lives in a house like this? Is anyone looking down on you from the other side, Diane? They're standing right beside you. They're not looking down on you, darling. They are with you, okay? There is no one looking down on you. They are with you. They are the energy that surrounds you. They will use technology and all sorts to get messages to you, music, movies. They move things around until they get your attention, okay? They are with you. Always have been, always will be. It's our ego that's kind of been the cause for detaching us from that connection. So, yeah. About the carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. Pay attention. When this card shows up in a reading, look carefully at someone or a situation around you. Her beauty tempts people in, but the purpose of the flowers is to devour, making it difficult to escape unharmed. You may have been told such situations are wonderful agents of change and growth, but the truth is that you do not need to learn this lesson again. The plants in the beautiful yet faintly macabre image represent someone or something that is attractive yet dangerous. There is a being who may feed off your energy or even eat you alive. Watch for people who consume more than they give, people who bully and swallow others, who argue you out of your beliefs, ignore you, or constantly seek your approval and praise, and then grow hostile when you no longer give it. If you are appeasing another instead of having an equal relationship, or if you are fearful of being consumed by an environment that is toxic yet seductive, it may be that the carnivorous flower fairy has come forth to show you clearly what you need to avoid. The carnivorous flower fairy speaks. Am I not beautiful? Wouldn't you like to come a little closer? I am sure you will appreciate my beauty once you are able to see me properly. And no, of course I won't hurt you. I am just, after all, a girl. I may look like an innocent girl holding a bouquet of flowers, and I am, but my nature is to devour, as is theirs. And so before you decide to step closer to me and to work with this energy, know that you may be meeting a dream eater, one who consumes, who takes, who delights in watching the predatory action of others, who dominates, controls, criticizes and judges. I will eat what I can, and I will eat what comes near me. It is my nature. And although some may promise you they will not, if it is their nature to do such things, it is inevitable that they will do so. Do not forget who they are, and do not try to make them what they are not, or change and save them with your love. They will eat you, and delight in doing so. Okay, the divination message. You may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others, and if you deny them this, they become very angry, narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cult-like in its practices and ethics. Whatever and whomever the carnivorous flower fairy represents, it is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you, and they will try to take from you. It is their very nature. That's a very interesting message to leave this reading with. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. I feel like I'm going to go away, have a little bit of a break, and then we're going to be back. I have been drawn actually to do the star sign readings, which it doesn't happen often because I always feel like they're a bit of a continuation of a story. But all the time that I suppose I feel that or think that way, they're going to be. So I may come on with some star sign readings. Let's have a look. And we had Apollo come out yesterday. He spoke about putting the stars back in their right place, whatever that means. Guys, have yourself a fantastic morning, and I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, I don't feel it'll be long. I'm having a nice chill day, like it's easy, like Sunday morning. All day is going to be like Sunday morning. You know, like a Sunday morning, you go off, you potter about, you do a few things, don't you? And then maybe you just have a little bit of a sit down and rest, and up you get again and just have a bit of a potter around. Easy. Right, guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Until then, take care, much love. Thank you for joining me.